Hi, Annie. Hi, Joe. How y'all doing?
Hey Jamel, good. How are you?
What's up, Jay?
How crazy we are to like really take this on when people really didn't know like if they was gonna. I mean, we never know what tomorrow holds, but when the beginning of this pandemic, I mean, it was pretty scary.
We're crazy. We're cockadoodle. We got screws loose.
I think you got to be to do this too. I mean, the unknown in this biz is just like you can walk into a dark wall room, and that next room is dark, and the next. So the unknown of this is like what you kind of live for. So for us to kind of be like, all right, there's not really a script yet. Sure, where are we shooting this in 16 days, and how are we going to do this? And this is we don't have any role model to go off of. Roxanne really set the bar for protocols of the terms of COVID and how that works around a set and how to keep everybody safe. The unknown was like, well, let's all just jump in and figure this out together.
Yeah.
Well, we're crazy.
Yeah. Joe, I mean, we've seen you on a lot of great projects, but a lot of them with Dion now. You've seen them make a great partnership. But I wonder, like, as far as fear, when you think about acting, when you was doing your stage and getting your Joseph Jefferson Award and all that stuff on the stage, like how what's the difference in preparing it for a live audience than preparing for the screen as far as like getting your nerves together?
You know what? I'm going to steal Annie's answer from earlier because I thought it was beautifully worded, and that is, I attack the character just like she was stating. I attack them all the same. It's all about going inside and building up that character, who that character is, the decisions they make, and why they make those decisions. So it's similar if different. I think that it's kind of like it's the difference. It's kind of like a baking type thing. I think that sometimes it's with film is a lot of gumbo. You got a lot of different cooks in the pot, and sometimes with the theater, it's like baking a loaf of bread. So you add those simple ingredients. It's all yours, and then you just allow it to rise in the heat of the theater of the stage. So they're both food, and actually, they both sound delicious to me right now. I must be hungry. Um, but this was a really fun character to create because I got to create it not only with myself and Dion, but because it was such a hit the ground running, go as fast as you can type move. I really got to help create it in real time with Annie. We got to talk about our characters and come up with a little bit of backstory. Kind of almost that day sometime. Oh, what did they think about this? What did they think about that? Where was she studying? Why was she studying that? What was Ram's novel about? So that bonded Annie and I very quickly. She's an excellent scene partner. We just had a fun time making the film. And it's a different character, Jamal, than you're used to seeing me playing in terms of Tommy Egan. But I think that if you took Ginger from True Detective, Sharp from Banshee, Tommy Egan from Power, and Frank Jr. from Ozark, and put them all in a blender, you'd have some sort, at least, of the mentality of Rom.
Yeah. How important is that? This question is for both of you. How important is that partnership with director? I mean, we know that Quentin had Tim Roth and Christoph Waltz, and Spike had Halle and all these great actors, and Mekhi Phifer,
So,
Denzel. But you and Dion, I know you worked on Jack Reacher and Shutter Island and all these great projects before. But for you and Dion to have forged this partnership, even on the Power last season of Power that you was on,
yeah, both. He directed both finales, both season 1 and 2.
how important is that partnership for creating future projects?
Trust. I mean, it really is. It breaks down to trust and vision, not letting ego get in the way, really actually meaning that the project is more important than the players. Dion believes in that. He's a great leader. He is a great partner in terms of development. And I just know that I trust him and he trusts me. So that makes for a great thing. And then we build up this wonderful cast of characters like Annie Ilonzeh and Ruby Modine and Idol Goldberg and T.I. and Terrence J and King Batch. So it's really lucky when all of this stuff comes together. And also a real big shout out to Roxanne. Roxanne is another reason why I do Hidden Empire films, is because she shares that belief. She doesn't know the word no. And so I know that I knew, and I still know it's going to be a very successful film. And we had fun doing it. It's a successful film because it's a great film, period. So now is all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really important to also, like for me, to have your to have your John Stockton, Karl Malone like, duo, you know, and that's not just with one particular person. It doesn't have to be just singular, like Joseph and I, or me and Dion. But when you do have that glue, that just kind of weird telepathic way of playing this game that we're in, it's really special. And Joe and Dion had it. Joseph and I had it. I mean, clumps of us had it with other people. Ruby and I had it, and also with Andrew and Terrence. So, you know, anytime that you can get that really special duo moment, that just like we're in each other's minds, that clairvoyant stuff, it's special. And to be able to like repeat work with people too is great. So this is not my last time with you guys. This is just the beginning of many.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
All right, I thank y'all for your time. I'm about to go listen to Shot in the Dark by the Delicates. And
Hey, somebody dug deep.
and I'm gonna catch up with you guys on the carpet this weekend.
All right,
Nice.
Jamal, quick. It's good
Thank
to be
you.
good to see you.
No. I saw the angel standing around. Slowly gray.
You guys have no idea what a great weekend we have ahead of us.
This place is perfect.
We came here for a show, man.
No light to mirror.
So before this weekend's over, it better be fireworks. You understand me?
No dite to mirror.
You like it?
It's playing backwards.
Alitating.
Fuck are you talking about?
Alitating.
I think it's over. I saw the angel